Hey guys, welcome back to the Festiva Garage. Here, it's your host, Monspulio. Today we're just doing a quick little update over the weekend. We had Harvestiva 2018 hosted by Will Samet. What an amazing event. Will knocked it out of the park. His entire setup was beautiful. The event was coordinated. We had autocross the next day. A lot of good people showed up. Me and Tommy were able to get along. Guys, it was just freaking phenomenal. We camped out. I was the first one there after the main group had left to the junkyard. So I put my tent up, fell asleep in the chair in their yard with a beautiful breeze. Just phenomenal time. So we had the autocross the second day, and every Festiva just simply rocked it out there. When we pulled into the parking lot, we just turned some heads. It was amazing. Blackwater ended up taking 10th place in the raw times list. The guys that beat me were just freaking phenomenal drivers. We did beat out a Lotus Elise, so that was pretty cool. Just barely nudged him, but hey, my front wheel drive Festiva beat out a Lotus, so that's pretty damn cool. Guy in a Corvette on race tires absolutely destroyed us. He ran a 53 where I ran a 57.4, I believe. He just was absolutely flying in that vet. He looked so buttery smooth and so fast. It was crazy. So it got me wondering, what can I do to better my car? Because I still want to compete. I still want to get better and better and better. Got to talking to Charlie, the man, the myth, the legend himself. And turns out the rear of my car is way too high. I knew that. I didn't know it would be that big of a deal. Charlie is running close to an inch to an inch and a half lower in the rear than what I am. Currently my front is around 7 inches to the very bottom of the pinch seam in the front, and in the back I'm right at 8 inches. So I need to come down quite a bit in order to get to that sweet spot that Charlie recommends. My tires are so big and so wide that I've been having a lot of rubbing issues in the fenders, so we're going to actually cut the fender in the back out. We're going to trim the fender out both on the inside and on the outside of the car, and then we're going to weld in a strip of metal to re-support that. And that strip will run the entire length of the fender. It'll add a little bit of weight back there, but it'll allow me to get my rear end low enough and be able to run those big meaty tires that may or may not be useful. They may actually be hindering me. However, those are the tires that are in the budget right now. I get those tires dirt cheap from a guy off the internet. I can't complain with them. I have to run them. I just don't have money for brand new slicks. So those are the tires we're going to be using for now, and in the near future, at least for another couple of years, we're going to be going with those same tires as I need them. So hopefully we can get the rear end situated and get all that taken care of by my next race on the 16th. So I'm hoping that that really helps my car out. I really want to get that car, get the suspension set and dialed, and leave it. To date, I've had very few races back to back on that car with the same setup. Every single time I race it, I find one more thing I want to change on it, which is to be expected. However, I'm not even yet to the specs that Charlie has recommended. Every time I get closer to his specs, my car gets faster and faster. So hopefully the more we dial her in, the better we're going to end up being. Once I get to that point and I can have 4 or 5 events in a row without change, then and only then will I know what I think my car needs to go around autocross tracks faster. So that's where we're at with Blackwater. We will be pulling Blackwater in here maybe this weekend, maybe early next week. We got to get a little bit of work done on Nico's car here first. I've got to get the radiator off to modified. I've got to get the intercooler mounted, and I've got to start on the intercooler tubing. So we've got quite a bit of projects to do here in this car before I can play with Blackwater again. However, we are going to be putting in some long hours, and it's crunch time. We've got to get her done. I've got to get that Festiva running. I want to chase down that Porsche Cayman 718 GT3, GTS, whatever, at my local autocross. The guy is absolutely phenomenal. He is running in the national SCCA event right now. So when he comes home on a nice high from doing good, I want to be able to run a faster roll time than him in Festiva. I think that would be absolutely phenomenal. So stick around for that. We will definitely be making progress soon. In the meantime, let's check out some footage from the weekend. See you later, guys. Yes. I've got a jack in my truck, so you're good.
I'm just making sure someone else is there. What else
Yeah, I got more room.
A brain? You got coilover adjuster?
Yep.
Yeah, you do. Good.